Leonard David Stein, December 1, 1916 – June 23–25, 2004, was a musicologist, pianist, conductor, university teacher, and influential in promoting contemporary music on the American West Coast. He was for years Arnold Schoenberg's assistant, music director of the Schoenberg Institute at USC, and among the foremost authorities on Schoenberg's music. He was also an influential teacher in the lives of many younger composers, such as the influential minimalist Monte Young. Life. Stein studied piano under the Busoni disciple Richard Buhlig at Los Angeles City College, and composition and theory under Schoenberg at USC, 1935–36, and UCLA, B.A., 1939, M.M., 1941, M.A., 1942. Stein was an assistant to Schoenberg at UCLA from 1939 until Schoenberg's retirement in 1942. Thereafter until Schoenberg's death 9 years later, Stein was his personal assistant, working closely with Schoenberg on the editing of his scores, and later, completing 4 of Schoenberg's posthumously published theoretical writings pertaining to counterpoint, harmony, and composition, including an extended compilation to the second edition, 1975, of Schoenberg's Thought, Style and Idea. Lawrence Schoenberg, the youngest of Schoenberg's children, considered Stein the most important advocate of Schoenberg's music. Stein later returned to the University of Southern California for postgraduate studies, receiving the DMA in 1965 with a dissertation titled The Performance of 12-Tone and Serial Music for the Piano, which included analyses of important piano works by Schoenberg, Anton Webern, Karl-Heinz Stockhausen, Pierre Boulez, and others. Beginning in 1946, he taught at Occidental College, Los Angeles City College, Pomona College, UCLA, UC San Diego, Cal State Dominguez Hills, and primarily at the California Institute of the Arts, and what is now Claremont Graduate University. Highly regarded among peers and composers, such as Igor Stravinsky, Robert Kraft, and Pierre Boulez. Stein's pedagogy, which stems directly from the teachings of Schoenberg, was a historical turning point in the cross-fertilization of European art music and the development of mid to late 20th century music in America. For his students, see List of music students by teacher. R2S #Leonard Stein. Stein also created and directed the Encounters concert series in 1960 with Olivier Messiaen, Pierre Boulez, Karl-Heinz Stockhausen, and John Cage in attendance. Described as legendary in a 2009 Los Angeles Times article by Joseph Woodard. John Harbison composed a work of 13 pieces for piano as a tribute to Stein, based on word permutations of Stein's name, entitled Leonard Stein Anagrams, which was premiered by Gloria Cheng at the Colburn School of Music on October 13, 2009. While working as an adjunct professor, Stein was the music director of the Schoenberg Institute at USC from 1975 to 1991. Where he played a seminal role in promoting Schoenberg's music and his legacy to the American public by also organizing seminars and performing in concerts devoted to Schoenberg and new music. Stein was also editor of the Journal of the Schoenberg Institute from 1977 to 1991. At his retirement in 1991, Stein was awarded the Phi Kappa Phi Diploma of Honor for Lifetime Achievement. The UC San Diego houses the Leonard Stein Papers, consisting of a collection of his voluminous correspondence with major composers from the late 20th century, including Ernst Krenek, Elliot Carter, Olivier Messiaen, Karl-Heinz Stockhausen, Milton Babbitt, György Ligeti, Pierre Boulez, Yanis Xenakis, Luciano Berio, al. He also toured as a conductor and pianist. Stein died of natural causes at Providence St. Joseph Medical Center in Burbank on June 23 to June 25, 2004. Publications. Author. 1963. The Performer's Point of View. Perspectives of New Music 1. No. 2. Spring. 62-71. 1963. New Music on Mondays. Perspectives of New Music 2. No. 1. Autumn-Winter. 142-50. 1965. Stein, Leonard David. The Performance of 12-Tone and Serial Music for the Piano. DMA Dis. Los Angeles. University of Southern California. 1978. From Inception to Realization in the Sketches of Schoenberg. In Internationale Schoenberg Gesellschaft. Bericht über den 1. Kongress der Internationalen Schoenberg Gesellschaft. Wien. 4-9. Juni 1974. Edited by Rudolf Stefan. 213-27. Publication and der Internationalen Schoenberg Gesellschaft 1. Vienna. Lafayette. 1986. Schoenberg and Kleiner Modensky. In Confronting Stravinsky. Man, musician, and modernist. Edited by Jan Passler. 310-24. Berkeley and Los Angeles. University of California Press. ISBN 9780520054035. Cloth. ISBN 9780520064669. PBK. 1987. Busoni e Schoenberg. Op. 11n. 2 cum emblema un rapport. In la trascrizione Barchi Busoni. Atti del Convegno Internazionale. Empoli-Firenze. 23-26 October 1985. Edited by Talia Pecca Berio. 105-28. Quaderni della Rivista Italiana di Musicologia 18. Florence. L. S. Olszki. ISBN 9788822235350. Editor. 1963. Arnold Schoenberg. Preliminary Exercises in Counterpoint. London. Faber and Faber. Reprinted New York. St. Martin's Press. 1964. 1967. Arnold Schoenberg. Fundamentals of Musical Composition. Edited by Gerald Strang. With the collaboration of an introduction by Leonard Stein. New York. St. Martin's Press. Reprinted London. Faber and Faber. 1970. 9,780,571,092,765. 1969. Arnold Schoenberg. Structural Functions of Harmony. 2nd edition. With corrections. New York. W. W. Norton. London. Ben. ISBN 9780393020892. Norton. Cloth. ISBN 9780393004786. Norton. PBK. ISBN 9780510359102. Ben. Cloth. ISBN 9780571130009. Ben. PBK. 1972. Arnold Schoenberg. Models for Beginners in Composition. Syllabus. Music Examples. And Glossary. Revised edition. Los Angeles. Belmont Music Publishers. 1975. Arnold Schoenberg. Style and Idea. Revised edition. New York. St. Martin's Press. 1975. Schoenberg. 5 Statements. Edited by Leonard Stein. Perspectives of New Music 14. No. 1. Fall-Winter. 161-73. 1988. From Piero to Martu. An international conference and concert celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Arnold Schoenberg Institute. University of Southern California School of Music. March 14-16. 1987. Los Angeles. Arnold Schoenberg Institute. Discography. Donald Erb. Music for Instruments and Electronic Sounds. Reconnaissance. In No Strange Land. Reconnaissance performed by Bonnie Douglas. Violin. Rand Forbes. Double bass. Ralph Grierson. Piano. Kenneth Watson. Percussion. Michael Tilson Thomas. Moog synthesizer. Leonard Stein. Moog polyphonic instrument. Donald Erb. Conductor. LP recording. 1 sound disc. Analog. 33 1/3 revolutions per minute. Stereo. 12 in. Nonesuch H71223. New York. Nonesuch Records. 1969. Arnold Schoenberg. Brettel Leader. Marnie Nixon. Soprano. Leonard Stein. Piano. LP recording. 1 disc. 33 1/3 revolutions per minute. Stereo. 12 in. RCA Red Seal ARL 1-1231. New York. RCA Red Seal. 1975. Hindemith Gross. Violin Sonatas. Robert Gross. Violin. Mike Reese. Piano. Leonard Stein. Piano. Recorded. New York. New York City Center. 1944 and 1945. LP recording. 1 disc. 33 1/3 revolutions per minute. Mono. Town Hall S32. Santa Barbara. Town Hall Records. 1982. Joan La Barbara. Singing Through. Vocal compositions by John Cage. With William Wynant. Percussion. Leonard Stein. Pianist. CD recording. 1 sound disc. Digital. 4 3/4 in. New Albion Records NARO 35. San Francisco. New Albion Records. 1990. John Cage at Summer Stage. Joan La Barbara. Soprano. William Wynant. Percussion. Leonard Stein. Piano. Whistles. Voice. And percussion. Recorded at John Cage's last concert given in New York's Central Park. The 23rd of July 1992. CD recording. 1 sound disc. Digital. 4 3/4 in. Music and Arts CD 875. Berkeley. Caliph. Music and Arts. 1995. Sources. Swede. Mark. Al. 1. List of articles on L. Stein published in the Los Angeles Times. Schultz. Thomas. October. 2004. Remembering Leonard Stein. Thomas Schultz Pianist. Com.